Hello.
Hello.
For Eric?
Yes.
Perfect. Good. How you doing, boss?
Good.
Let me make sure it's showing the Parado at Balboa Park.
Yes.
Perfect. What is it? Is it a left from here? Let's see. Yeah, it looks like it. I'll let it fix. Give me a second, Uber. All right, we'll take this left. Anything going on over there today?
Oh, just dinner with some friends, family.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
It's a busy day out here today.
Haven't seen him in a while, so.
Oh man, family's important.
Yeah. Came from Chicago for.
Oh, you came from Chicago? You're visiting?
Yeah, just for a couple days. Yeah, just to see
Nice.
everybody.
Have you? Oh, come on, dude. Uber. Okay, there you go. Have you seen any places around here so far?
No. I used to live in El Cajon back in the '80s, late '80s.
Oh, so you know? Okay.
A little bit. I haven't been here since.
So that's, I'm assuming, in your childhood.
Yeah, I was late teens.
Oh, then you moved to Chicago and then been there?
I was always from Chicago. My cousins had all moved out here, and I moved out here with them for a while.
Oh, these are college days.
Yeah, and then I went back. To Chicago.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah.
So how long did you last out here?
I was here. I don't know, maybe 2 years or so.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
The good days.
Yeah. I was a skateboarder, BMX guy.
Oh, Tony Hawk.
Oh yeah, loved all that.
Oh man, look at what scary skateboarding is nowadays. They have parks,
I know.
and these kids are crazy. The stuff they do.
Billions of dollar business. My sister actually back in Chicago lives next to a kid that's I don't know if he's a kid anymore, but he's a pro. I can't remember his name, but he's doesn't ride ramps and stuff like that. He's a like flat land kind of guy, but he's Mountain Dew sponsor and the whole 9 yards. I mean,
That's awesome. Awesome.
Takes care of his whole family from riding a skateboard.
You know, I hear stories like that
It's like,
driving
wow.
Uber. Yeah,
Wow.
there's a lot of kids who are doing really well in social media too.
That's the other thing that's crazy. A lot of work though to stay on top of it. I'm in a couple different industries, and one's the car industry. And
Oh, you guys are in a changing phase.
yeah.
So what side are you on? Are you online? Are you delivering? Or are you the old school? I'm not old school, but the traditional way of selling cars.
I do it kind of as a hobby. I wholesale. I buy and sell
Okay.
cars. Mostly buy. I gotta start selling more. Yeah, my wife's not happy about the accumulation.
So here's the thing. No, but educate her. It depends what you're thinking long term, right? Because look,
Yeah.
certain cars like Honda S2000 probably worth money now and in time. No.
I have two Honda S2000s.
So dude, I had one of the first ones when it came out, but I got rid of it when I needed money.
Yeah, there's the two versions, the AP1, AP2.
Oh, you know your cars. Okay, so tell me what kind of car that you have that's different. That's like your thing. I mean, I know they're all different kids, right? So you can't pick one, but
I have some older BMWs. I have a 2002 TII, which is kind of a weird, cool car.
it's like rare.
Yeah, here in the States they're rare because they weren't really imported. BMW was not really imported until the 80s. So stuff from the 70s was somebody imported it or through another channel. I have a 84 911 turbo, the original
That's a Porsche, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And talk about, cars that went up in value.
That holds this value?
Oh my God, they went.
Okay, tell me, what is it roughly? I have no idea what that's worth.
So.
Well, wait, when you got it to now?
I bought it 15 years ago, roughly. I paid 60,000.
Okay.
And I've done some work to keep it up and stuff. At the height of craziness with Porsche, which it's kind of settled back down, that car was 180. So
Tripled almost.
yeah, now it's probably 130 to 140. But it'll probably never stop from that point.
Oh, so it's bottomed out. Meaning
I think so.
Yeah. So now it's just
the market always corrects itself.
So let me ask you this: so when the market is down or supply and demand, isn't that the time for you to sell what you're hanging on to for 5, 10, 15 years?
Yeah, I probably should have sold that one, but I really like it. So and it's one of those, you justify it to yourself because you're like, well, what am I going to replace it with? Like, I'm not going to be able to find another one.
Do you drive it?
Oh yeah, a lot.
Okay, no. So
it's got 80,000 miles on it. Probably.
Okay, no. So that's like, okay, so how many cars out of the ones you have you drive? Like 5, 7, or would you say like just 1 or 2 are my main drivers, others are just more for...
I drive a lot, so I mean I probably have 5 or 6 that I drive pretty regularly.
Okay, so and that's also good for maintenance and the car's got to be going.
Yeah, older Porsches and stuff do not like to sit. No car likes to sit. Like the S2000s. If you don't take those things out and wind out those VTEC engines, they are not happy.
Are you like once a week, once a month, once in 6 months?
It depends. Like with the nice weather, I've been driving the S2000. I have one that's really pristine, which I'll probably sell. It's got 20,000 miles. It's like, it looks brand new. And I have one that's got maybe 70,000 on it. And that one's modified, which really hurts the value of it. It's got a supercharger on it and stuff. It's fun.
Some kids are into that.
It's super fun, but people want the original.
Unmodified, yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of great cars that'll go up in value. I mean, stuff that's weird. Like if you remember the Mitsubishi 3000 GT. You remember that car?
Mitsubishi G1000 3T, yeah.
3000, yeah, GT. So
I remember I was thinking about the Eclipse because we had one Eclipse, but yeah. Similar time, okay.
So, but they had a GT. I think it was just the GT, but it was really advanced for the time. It had 4-wheel steering and all kinds of crazy stuff. And no one's, twin turbo 6-cylinder motor. No one's really been paying attention till recently. I mean, those cars were like $5,000, and now they're probably 15 to 20. But I think those will keep going up.
And this is your hobby, right?
Yeah, I mean,
this sounds more than a hobby, man. Come on, you like?
I know. I don't really.
Hold on. What do you do for work if this is a hobby?
I have a couple companies.
Gotcha. Okay.
But,
Okay. No. Now it makes sense.
They're all kind of intertwined a little bit.
Yeah.
I was thinking about doing a YouTube channel, but I know a young guy in Chicago who's pretty successful. I mean, he probably makes $20,000 a month.
And doing YouTube?
From doing YouTube, but it is more than a full-time job. I mean, he is, it's a one-man band, so he's shooting everything. He's the on-camera guy. He's editing all of it.
That's me, dude.
Yeah, and I mean,
I do it 24/7.
It's so much work, and
it's worth it though.
It is.
You put in the time, you don't have to worry about money anymore.
No, he's got a really good revenue flow. But you gotta meet the deadlines. He posts twice a week. People get mad when he doesn't post,
because he has followers. He has a tribe now.
Yeah,
What's his content? Do you know? Cars.
Yeah, and
dude,
that's how I met him.
Man, the amount listen, a phone like this, right? Look, right here.
Yep.
You can record, you can have pictures, like literally we're talking, I just have a slideshow playing, right?
Yeah.
But you can record it. Whatever we talk about without your face goes online. And I guarantee you, in less than 3 months, you will have thousands and thousands of followers because the content is so good. Your knowledge.
Yeah, and it can be anything too. I follow one guy who's a truck driver,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fascinating to me. And he's got millions of subscribers, but he drives a big, full-size rig. And he shows how hard it is sometimes to back these things in, and
So you get to be embraced in his lifestyle.
It's amazing. I remember driving one of those a long time ago. Those things have 20 forward gears and like 5 reverse gears. I mean, they're hard to drive, and it's such a talent, and he gets stuck in all these city traffic, but he records everything.
That's me, man. I record there. I record here. Look.
Yeah.
look.
That's awesome.
I record here. Literally, like if you go to my YouTube channel, watch.
Yeah.
Okay, I've only been pushing it for 2-3 months, but look, it's blowing up.
That's crazy.
Look, 181,000 views in 28 days. It's 1,000% up, and I got subscribers only 234 up, but I'm almost at 10,000. Meaning.
What's your YouTube channel?
Okay, yeah, check it out. Here, you can read it right there. It's AA Creation 911. So here, but I'm like really new because maybe less than 3 months I've been pushing it. It's all one word. AA Creation 911. That's it, yeah. Check it out.
I will.
So I do a little bit of Uber, a little bit of photography, and a lot of like spiritual stuff, like deep wisdom that's hidden. And I just mix it all into my YouTube channel. So I think
it's cool.
I think what you're saying is the secret. YouTube is the secret.
It is, and I think there were a lot of people that thought it was a fad, but
It's replaced TV.
It's been around for so long, and there's so much momentum with it. I mean, TikTok obviously is like a whole other thing, but it doesn't seem.
It's not real.
No, it's more fleeting, and I don't know.
It's not long term.
No.
And look, I'll give you an example. If I go somewhere and I see a YouTube celebrity or influencer versus a TikTok,
yeah,
the YouTuber will have 90% of the people around him. The TikTokers hardly, unless they're like phenomenal in what they do, they don't have the same fans.
Yeah.
Yet.
And it seems like TikTok is like I said, very fleeting. It's like very moment, this kind of little slice in time, where YouTube seems like it's forever.
And it's linked to Google, which is number one.
Yeah, Google. You can't deny Google. They're not going to let TikTok replace them.
That's why they introduced Shorts, YouTube Shorts.
Yeah, they own the internet. Yeah. So yeah, it's cool. I know another guy out here who's really successful. This guy Doug DeMuro, and he probably makes 30 or 40 million a year, maybe more.
In YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's way
one of the top guys. And again, it's just him, but now he's hired somebody finally.
Hey, hold on, he did that kind of income on his own?
Yes, he did everything himself. I was joking around with him that I'm like, did you finally hire an editor? He's like, yeah, I finally hired an editor.
Wow.
But he was
what's his content?
Cars.
Car dude. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a writer. He still is a writer. Yeah, for car magazines and stuff like that. And he was one of the early YouTube car guys.
Oh, he got on early.
Really
That's the secret.
Early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I didn't embrace it when it came out, and now I'm a decade behind. But I realized you're never too late.
Never too late.
Look, half the world doesn't even have internet.
Right.
Look, Elon Musk has just put out, the Starlink thing, which is opening internet like crazy for people, which is what? All new subscribers, all new people.
Yeah, people just assume that what you have is what everybody has, and it's not the case.
Like every person in itself is its own story, and most people don't go online and talk.
Right.
I mean, you have maybe 0.01% of the people online, like using YouTube and Twitter and Instagram. Everyone else is just following.
Yeah, I think that's why the metaverse thing will fail.
Okay, hold on. Let's talk about that. You think? Augmented reality? I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, the stock has not done well. I mean, Zuckerberg's lost about $70 billion in personal value since
They switched to.
Yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know. I think that I think Facebook and all that's a toxic business anyway. But
Well, they shot themselves in the foot, right? Like all the stuff they junked it in the politics.
oh, that Cambridge Analytica scandal
Yeah.
is the most incredible story that nobody knows. I mean, they had one of the most. I found the documentary on it, and you should watch it because it's like terrifying. So they had a case study, and they were trying to sell their services, and they were talking about in Trinidad and Tobago that they were hired by. There's two factions there. There's I don't know what they are, but one is Indian, and what they came up with was that the Indian parents listen to their children. So instead of promoting this other faction, they convinced the Indian kids that the rebellious thing to do was not to vote. And they had rap songs made and all this. So what happened was the other group won by default because the Indian faction didn't show up to vote. And they influenced the whole thing.
Do you know how bad the situation and inflation in India and Pakistan right now is? It's crazy. So look at that. What they did is affecting millions of people financially.
Yeah. And they don't care.
Well, I don't think any of them care. They're too close to... They don't have a heart. They don't have a soul.
And I think they also, somehow can justify it some way, somehow. I mean, I don't know.
Well, hold on. There's two agendas on this planet. One is for the planet, one is not. Facebook is not for the planet.
Well, and it's, I can't remember the movie I was watching, but the planet's going to be okay. We're not.
The planet will always be fine.
The planet will be fine.
The planet's always been here.
It's not going anywhere.
No.
It'll get rid of us eventually, but or we'll get rid of ourselves. But I think it was that movie with the Day the Earth Stood Still, the remake with Keanu Reeves, and he comes basically to the Earth to like warn everybody that if you don't make some changes, the Earth's gonna get rid of you.
Well, that's okay. So that's the hard part. Is I think climate change and all of this is being pushed by that agenda. Meaning, it's like a conspiracy of mine, but I feel like the people that are not for the planet are trying to. Like after we got nuked, right? Things have been different.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I saw this other thing that was fascinating. This group claims they can solve the CO2 emission stuff by putting iron filings into the oceans. Because when you do that, it creates plankton. And right now there's no plankton in the Atlantic, which is kind of terrifying to think about. And plankton generates oxygen and consumes CO2.
Yeah.
And the guy interviewed him says, well, why is nobody doing this? He says, because there's no money in it. The money's in the carbon capture and all that stuff. He goes, this doesn't cost anything.
So think of it like this. We're in a time, if you believe in reincarnation, where systems are changing. So we're at the root of it. So all of these financial systems and climate stuff, nature, all of this is going to make a change, I think.
I hope so. I mean, there's some promising things. I mean, obviously the electrification of vehicles is a big deal.
What does that mean?
Just EVs,
Yeah. You think EVs are good or bad?
I think they're fantastic. I mean, I personally like old cars.
No, we're talking about Porsches.
But I mean, I think that it's a great thing.
So Elon Musk.
Yeah, I mean, he's very polarizing figure, of course, but I think he.
What's your take on him? Positive, or is he like a
he-
little mysterious behind all of this?
Yeah, there's
Like
some
he's warning us, like AI is gonna take over, and he
There's-
laughs about it.
Yeah, the AI. Yeah, I think he's a genius. I don't think he cares about money, but it's easy for someone that's got more money than time to say that they don't care about money, right?
Well, he's the richest man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, his ability to juggle all these things. I mean,
How's that possible?
I have no idea. He just must not sleep and is just driven, and he's not young, really. I think a lot of people assume he's this, young guy.
Well, how old is he?
He's got to be in his
60s?
50s, yeah, something.
50s, 60s, yeah.
I mean, and,
I think he's got clones.
yeah, he would be the first guy to figure it out. So, I mean,
Look, two companies that are revolutionizing Earth, Tesla as well as SpaceX.
SpaceX is unbelievable. To
Yeah.
think what they've accomplished
Oh my goodness.
is crazy. Their ability to drive down the cost of space exploration is unbelievable. I mean, we used to buy all of our rockets from the Russians for tons of money,
Yeah.
and now they're reusable.
Yeah. So
Think
this,
of that.
yeah, this is why Russia and China don't like us.
Yeah, you're right. Nor him, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, those are the two real sides, right?
But I think the future is hydrogen. So mark my word on that.
We announced a hydrogen car too.
Hydrogen will be the future.
Yeah, water, right?
There's not enough raw materials for batteries,
Yeah.
so there just isn't.
Yeah.
And hydrogen is plentiful, and they just figured out how to make it from water, and water is the output. And
Yeah. That's a pretty thing. Hey, it was nice talking to you. I appreciate it. Hey, can I put parts of this up without your
Go for it.
And without your name or info, obviously,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just private. Okay.
Go for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. We'll end it. And it shows, there you go. That's what we got paid for that ride. But this is why I blog.